I think the number one thing that we leave out when we're talking about alcoholism or having an alcoholic in the family, the number one most important thing that we leave out is prevention. How do you prevent this from happening at all? Because so much of the time I talk about the later stages of alcoholism when someone has, liver problems, pancreatic problems, skin issues, eye issues, and even things like wet brain, which is a form of dementia. How do you prevent alcoholism from happening at all? The best way for that is to be good parents, to let your children grow up in a good environment, a positive environment. So if you're coming home at night, you're a father, and you come home and you drink 6, 10 beers a night. Well, guess who's watching? The kids are watching. So let's continue with this a little bit further. And first and foremost, this is not a video to blame someone. I'm not casting fingers at people. This is a video to make, grow awareness. Be aware of your own actions and how they can influence other people around you, certainly your children or other family members. So if you're a mother and you come home and you drink a bottle of wine every night because you've had a stressful day with kids, you have to think about it when your kid is 15, 16, 17 years old and you're wondering why, maybe they're getting into drugs or they're getting into alcohol at an early age. Well, look at who their mentor was. Look at what they saw every day with a parent drinking every day. I'm not saying that's always the case, but just be cognizant of what you're doing and what you're doing in front of your children. That's the number one best way to create prevention. It's not the only way by any stretch, but it's important for kids to grow up in an environment where alcohol is not really an issue in any context. Of course, there's a lot of different reasons why people begin to drink. Hereditary issues, trauma, neglect, any kind of stressful issue, economic issues, divorce, on and on and on. But the least we can do as parents, and this is really speaking to parents, is watch what you're doing in front of your kids, because they are watching. Kids do not do what you say. You can tell them not to drink, not to take drugs, blah, 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 all day long. But at the end of the day, they're going to do what you're doing because you are their mentor. You are the person that they look up to most in a healthy family setting, okay? So if you don't drink in front of them, at least, you certainly drink in social settings, but don't make it to the point where it's influencing the kids. If you're drinking every day, stop. Think about the legacy that you're building and what you're passing on to the next generation. Not drinking, not doing drugs in front of your kids, that should be common sense. And I hope this makes sense. Because at the end of the day, nobody wants to have to bury their own children, whether they're 17, 18 years old, 25, 35, or 48. Nobody wants to have to bury their children. And if you don't put that influence in them in the early stages of their life, it's not something you're ever going to have to worry about. And again, if this type of idea or any of the videos that I make resonate with you, please click on the link above. If you need help with your family or with your own sobriety, I've helped a lot of people with alcoholism and their families. Again, please like, share, and comment. We also have a Facebook group called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. We talk about these issues and like-minded things every day. And again, thanks for listening.